Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So yesterday there was a lot of outrage on Twitter in response to this article released by PC Gamer. It's an article about the treatment of editors employed by large Twitch streamers and how in some cases they are underpaid or underappreciated, which to be fair, it's a good topic and one that should be explored more. However, in the process of making this article, PC Gamer interviewed popular VTubers Vienna and Bao, as well as one of Vienna's editors, and used quotes from these interviews in ways that many felt were actively misrepresenting their words, and how these VTubers compensate and treat their editors. And as you'll see shortly, both of these VTubers and Vienna's editor would respond to this article on Twitter. Now, many hours after the article was released and the criticism rolled in, its author made these listed corrections, so as we go through the quotes that caused this controversy in the first place, I will compare the archived versions of the article with the updated one. So the article begins by talking about an editor named Pinoy, who has worked with several successful streamers and content creators, helping them expand their audience and reach. However, it was this paragraph that caused problems, one that originally stated, Pinoy wouldn't tell me how much money he makes creating these eccentric videos for Yasao and other streamers like Vienna, but given the comments from all the editors I've spoken to for this story, I doubt it's as much as he deserves. Of course, this original version assuming without any proof that Pinoy was being underpaid, and by consequence, implying that Vienna was underpaying him, and honestly, the corrected version doesn't do much to clear up this misrepresentation. Now it's time for the Vtuber arc, the archive version citing these quotes from Bao about the struggles of starting out as a VTuber and investing in editors as a way to grow your reach and influence across many different platforms, even taking losses for some time in that process by properly compensating your editors in the process. Now, you can pause and compare the full text and differences between the archived and updated versions, but the corrected version added in this line from Bao saying, "She employs a team of editors and told me that, for her, it's important to adapt their payment as your channel grows, but for many other streamers, the value of clips goes unrecognized." This correction coming as the original article could be interpreted as Bao being lumped in with people who underpay their editors without any details on how she has a history of going out of her way to properly compensate her editors as her channel has grown. And as I hinted at earlier, Bao responded to this article on Twitter, quote retweeting its author stating, "Kinda sucks that my first article interview was just discourse without my knowledge or consent. I think accusing Vienna of underpaying her editors without proof was uncalled for." Which, yeah, I can understand the frustration. It's a pretty cool opportunity for any content creator to be interviewed for an article. I mean, the closest thing I've ever gotten to an interview was journalists falling for my bait posts on Twitter. But in all seriousness, imagine the disappointment you would feel making your first article interview just to see your quote alongside other VTubers' quotes used in a way to construe them as potentially not paying their editors properly. And Vienna would quote retweet Bao stating this, "There's merit in the message. Don't undervalue the very people who make you possible. All I can say, I have done my best to give back to anyone I had the honor of working with. I'm fortunate to be here, and someone like Pinoy deserves all the success in the world." A message is not only agreeable, but one that was met with support from the editor Pinoy himself, as well as another editor employed by both Vienna and Bao. So to sum this all up, this article was a good idea, a topic that needs more exploration because many editors of streamers are grossly underpaid or underappreciated, but this message was ruined when the authors of this article misrepresented Vienna and Bao in order to give a more clickbaity angle to it. But that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to check out Vienna and Bao's accounts listed in the description. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.